let the professionals do what they do best. Nobody here, unless you're a specialist, is fit to be an engineer. Nobody here is a specialist fit to be an assisted living manager or a senior living facility manager, which is the next one. This is nothing more than 55 plus apartments for the elderly. That's exactly what it is, done for you lifestyle. That's what it comes down to. These individuals here, they want the done for you lifestyle. They want three things, all right? They want three things taken care of for senior living. Meals, transportation, and housekeeping. Meals, they want to be cooked after, right? They want all their meals cooked for them. Transportation, they want to be driven everywhere. And housekeeping, they want to be cleaned up after. So if you think about it, that's a done-for-you lifestyle. And that's exactly what senior living is. These people will pay you a premium, 55-plus active seniors. They'll pay you a big premium to make it happen, all right? Now here's the next one. What happens when people lose their homes, right? They lose their homes. Then they can't even get into apartments because it's all about supply and demand. And because of supply and demand, the price goes up on apartments. Where do they end up? Mobile home parks, right? Now, there's no shortage of mobile home parks out there. They're all over the place. The good news about mobile home parks is anyone can jump into these types of properties. And these types of properties are really, really sweet because, like I said before, it's all about the cash flow. You can get income on these parks, and at the same time that income is coming through on these parks, you can get the plans approved to put the land to its highest and best use, move forward with development, and get it done. Now, this is what most people think of when they think mobile home parks, right? Jerry Springer tenants, right? Jerry Springer tenants. I love this little orange one right here. That's my favorite. Mobile home parks, this is not what mobile home parks are all about. Mobile home parks are super sweet, beautiful parks that are cash flowing. Of course, you got your dumps too, just like you got your dump houses, just like you got your dump buildings. But this right here is something that was drafted just last month, and I'll read it to you. It's a letter of intent. $765,000 purchase, no banks involved at all. Seller agrees to keep all loans and subject property in their name for a period of 60 months to provide seller financing to buyer. That's 5 years. They're going to keep the loans in their name. Now, there's 2 loans on the property, and the seller agrees to keep all loans on the subject property in their name for a period of 60 months to provide seller financing to buyer. With the first assumable loan at approximately $365,000 and the second loan at approximately $42,000, okay? Payments to remain the same as originally structured. Any additional monies due to seller will be seller financed at 6% interest to the buyer for a period not to exceed 36 months. That's really sweet. That means, just like Jackie's deal that we were talking about, she's getting information on, they're willing to carry the whole entire note, meaning that you don't ever have to walk into a bank. You don't ever have to personally sign. This is all non-recourse. And the gentleman told Ron and I that we could assume the loan now or we could assume the loan in 5 years. It's totally irrelevant to him. Totally irrelevant. Why would he be so motivated to sell? Because it's not his forte. The guy actually likes surfing, and that's what he wants to do. He does not want to do anything else but to go put his toes in the sand and watch the waves break on the water, okay? And that's his prerogative, but he's leaving beside a great park, a pristine park in a great location, great condition, and the guy's super nice, super nice. Very easy to talk to, very motivated, and he had a broker on the deal, but he had an agreement with the broker that if he sells it before the broker, then the broker's out. And that's his side agreement with the broker, and it's totally fine. Remember I said the word circumvent earlier? We do not circumvent. I don't care how sweet the deal is. Give credit where credit's due. We can get in on these deals when we're buying at 30 to 50 cents on the dollar with tremendous upside on my 2 to 3 time rule. What's a 3 to 6% commission to a broker? Pay them. And you know what? A lot of times, if they're going to be helping and assisting in getting the thing leased up anyway, I'd rather give them a real small piece of the pie, and giving them a small piece of the pie will ensure their dedication to fill it and to make it happen. When I say a small piece for a broker, I'm just talking maybe just a little bit, maybe just a little teeny equity position. But something in the big picture, it's not going to matter to me at all, or you bringing the deal in. But that's how we operate. There's enough to go around. There's a big pie. Just let's make it happen. A piece of the pie, a big piece of the pie, is better than no pie at all, correct? Too many folks are out there doing the me, investor, me. And they have greed glands. And they think in one dimension, inside the box, right? We want to think outside the box. This is the mast. I did a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star, because it's a 5-star deal. I had to cover the deal, but this is the guy that I just got off the phone with, self-storage facility, and he bumped the price from $500 to $550, and instead of $200, I believe he's got $245 there. And here's the signatures of the two brothers that inherited the property. And this deal's done. I'm happy. I'm fine with the terms. Ready to move forward. 6% interest for 36 months. They're going to carry the remaining balance. I told them, I said, I'm going to send somebody out there later this week. They're going to go ahead and sit on the ground. They're going to meet with a specialist out there. And we are planning to get this deal wrapped up. But before we do it, Ron, are you out there? On this particular, don't tell the location, but on the particular self-storage facility, have you officially found a marketing representative, or are we still on the hunt? What about our other deal that we're working on this week? Okay, good, good. So what we're going to do is we're going to meet with a specialist out there, not myself. I'd either send Ron or somebody else. But meet with the specialist. They'll have a complete marketing package on how they're going to move forward, how quickly they can fill it. They're going to have a resume of other buildings in the area that they filled. You guys follow? It's very simple. We look over there and we say, do to this what you did to that, but do it quicker. And we'll go ahead and take care of you more than what you're asking. Right now they're asking 10% of all rents. But I think that they'll like an equity position and adjust that down a little bit, don't you think? Oh yeah, they will. And they'll work a heck of a lot harder.